We are halfway with February and many games are still to come. But in today's video, we are talking about the best games to come out from the beginning of this year. This is a list of the best 10 games of the month of January. It is a broad selection, some hidden gems, some early access, and some AAA experiences. Here is January's best games. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, a spin-off from the Prince of Persia franchises that steers away from previous storytelling and also the classic and well-known gameplay to take an approach to a Metroidvania. The game was developed by Ubisoft Montpellier, a French developer division of Ubisoft. They are the minds behind some of the most creative and beloved games like the Rayman franchise and Valiant Hearts, games known for their storytelling or platform mechanics. This time around with Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, the studio focused on the best aspects of what makes up a great Metroidvania game, and by critics and players, they nailed it. The game has every aspect. It inspires the player to explore the map and discover the deep, hidden secrets inside. Mainly, you'll be collecting the time crystals, which can be used to upgrade Sarkhan's weapons. You will also be solving every puzzle and finding secret rooms. These make the game to have plenty to do replayability, as you'll be coming back to spots in the map that previously weren't accessible because you were missing an ability or hadn't solved a specific puzzle. While the story doesn't revolve around the Prince of Persia, the new character Sarkhan, a royal guard of the prince, has plenty of material and personality to charm us and a conflicting story with many twists that will keep you on the edge of your seat, just as the demanding platforming gameplay. Prince of Persia is available for Switch, PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox One, and Series X and S. If you miss amazing and mind-breaking puzzles like the ones on the Portal franchise, or just simply want to experience a new adventure in that universe, then the developer Second Phase Studio made a solution for your thirsty mind. Portal Revolution, a game that stays in the essence and life of the original Portal games, even though it wasn't developed by Valve. Portal Revolution tells a brand new story using new characters set in between Portal and Portal 2. You play as a test subject who is awoken by a personality sphere called Sterling and joins his mission to find a powerful device capable of restoring Aperture to its former glory. As a fan-made game, it is made as a love letter. It has a total of 40 puzzles, a new element called Pneumatic Diversity Bent, which was removed from the original version of Portal 2 during development. Now it can be used to suck up other elements to transport or move them around. From those 40 levels, over 15 only allowed to use Blue Portal Gun, thus making it more challenging with those and other gameplay systems that are gonna add new flares and ways to solve puzzles and depth to them. For those that love a good puzzle-solving game, Portal Revolution is a great option to try it out. You can enjoy this new take on Portals by playing it on PC, specifically available on Steam. The biggest problem when solving a crime is people lying, and in no case should remain unsolved. Discovering who is lying will be critical to solving the disappearance of a young girl. This point-and-click adventure is a detective game where players uncover and piece together memory fragments to solve a long-forgotten case. We follow former police detective Jeon Young as she acquires clues and testimony relating to the case of a missing girl. The game lasts for a proper amount of time and has a good quantity of replayability, as it contains 54 hidden conversations and 2 hidden truths. Depending how good you are at uncovering and piecing together the information, you might be going back to replay the story and find other details. For those that love a good mystery book, TV show, or games like The Case of the Golden Idol or Her Story, no case should remain unsolved will scratch those Sherlock Holmes tingles. You'll be deep in the investigation, interviewing many characters that 12 years ago were involved in the case. Who is lying and why? You can play No Case Should Remain Unsolved in PC. There aren't a lot of games that allow you to feel like the ultimate god. The one with full control and final decisions. Maybe Sims, but that is mostly just with individuals. You pick a Sim and stay with them for the duration of their life or however long the once-a-year Sims craving allows you. With an example like Sims, you can only control, well, one or a family at times. However, the Universe Sim is full control on the living beings of your world, even universe. The Universe Sim is a planet management game developed by Critivo. The game allows you or throws you the question, what will you do with the power? Which, to the core, that is what this game is all about. You are essentially the almighty entity that can shape the future of a whole planet. Guide your fleeting sentient species that the game calls nuggets, hilarious. You help your little nuggets to go from Stone Age cave painters to starfaring explorers. If you want to play around the chaos, neutral, and good chart, that is totally possible in the game since you command more than 15 godly powers to guide, protect, or discipline your followers. Create devastating tornadoes, smite naughty followers with lightning bolts, or shake and sunder the very earth. You are the god. Do whatever you want. If you're a god that wishes to take your planet into the ultimate development, the Universe Sim also provides more than 200 technological and social advancements. As you progress through those, you can acquire power over more than one planet. You can discover and colonize a galaxy of procedurally generated planets, each with unique ecosystems and challenges to conquer. From the minor details to manage the delicate balance of planetary ecosystems to help nuggets thrive, your decisions and your followers' actions will influence global climates and have real environmental consequences. Anything is at your disposal. Destroy, build, or preserve. You are the god. You decide. You can play the Universe Sim on PC through Steam. From being the ultimate entity of the universe, we scale down to becoming the ultimate killer. Anomaly Agent, developed by Pew Pew Games, a Turkish developer studio. This is their first game, and quite a hit. The best way I can describe it, it is a 2D beat-em-up game where you become John Wick. You kill and destroy whatever is in your path, though in this case it isn't about revenge for the death of your dog. Become Agent 70, a skillful, resourceful, and think-out-of-the-box character. You must stop the anomalies threatening to destroy the balance of the world. Use extraordinary anomaly weapons to toss your opponents around, overcome your enemies using melee techniques or deadly firearms. Modify your gameplay by upgrading your character in different ways. Escape your pursuers with acrobatic moves. You have everything in your arsenal. This is a cyberpunk action-adventure featuring fluid combat, a time-bending story, quirky characters, and a catchy synthwave soundtrack. You decide to punch or shoot through mobs of enemies, impact the story with those choices you take, and stop the anomalies before the world goes into chaos. Anomaly Agent is available to PC on Steam. Enshrouded is a survival crafting and action RPG game set in a voxel-based continent. This is developed by King Games GmbH, the creators of Portal Knights, another great sandbox game. But taking away the kid-friendly visuals, Enshrouded will take you into a bigger adventure with more mature graphics. You are a Flameboard, the last ember of hope of a dying race. You are awakened and thrown into this survival as you must endure the terror of a corrupting fog. As a survival game, you start with nothing but the will to survive the wilds. You must scrape and scavenge through the ruined remnants of a lost kingdom and fend off the beasts that hunger for your flesh. You also will have the combat in the game is full of heart-pounding action as you duck, parry, and surprise your foes with unexpected fighting skills and powerful spells. You can also craft your base and transform it into a fortress, bring life back to the land. I mean, the systems are gonna allow you to build and unleash your creative vision, allowing you to create grand architectures on an epic scale. This game might have gone under the radar since it came out a little after a huge breakthrough that it's gonna appear later on the list and broke records and caught everyone's attention. But in any case, if you love survival games, Enshrouded shows great potential. The game is still under early access, but the developers have big plans for the game. Play Enshrouded now on PC, PS5, and Series X and S. Not every franchise can maintain a surprising and fresh game after several releases. Assassin's Creed tried, but it hasn't been all good. Unlike that, Like a Dragon continues to deliver crazy out-of-the-box and wacky gameplay. In their newest release, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, the studio behind it managed to break expectations and deliver a great game. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is a role-playing video game developed by Ryuga Gotoku Studios and published by Sega. This is the 9th mainline entry of the Like a Dragon series and a direct sequel to Yakuza Like a Dragon. In this game, we played as Ishiban, Kasuga, and Kazuma Kiryu as they explored the Isesaki Ijinjo district or Yokohama in the Honolulu city in Hawaii. The game is set as an epic emotional drama where two friends or heroes are brought together by the hand of fate. The game employs a turn-based combat system for all playable characters. Each character can choose from a multitude of jobs which act as classes that grant them distinctive perks and playstyles. First time the game was presented to audiences, it took us, at least it took me by surprise, as the game showcased elements of gameplay similar to those at Animal Crossing. The gameplay the game had never utilized before, but this new gameplay enters as a minigame in which Happy Resort Dondoko Island is managed by Kasuga. He is managing his own resort, combining objectives such as resource gathering, crafting, and social interactions. Like a Dragon Infinite World is available on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X and S, and PC. Tekken 8 is a fighting game developed by Bandai Namco Studios and Narika. Excellent game for those that are looking for adrenaline outside of the Fight Club. For those that love fighting games like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, Tekken 8 has new changes to its combat system and completely redesigned character visuals. Elaborate, highly detailed models built from the ground, and high-fidelity graphics to break limits of new generation's hardware by adding a new weight and atmosphere to Tekken's signature battles. This new entry revamps combat by applying the aggressiveness and rewarding players who are proactive in attacking rather than those who are defensive. The new battle system Heat dials up the aggressive nature of battles while maintaining the play feel and tactics unique to the Tekken series. The intensity of battles is greatly enhanced by destructible stages. Unleashing super moves like Rage Arts is sure to enthrall both players and spectators alike. All of these hard-hitting mechanics come together to make Tekken 8 the most exciting installment in the series to date. You can enjoy this game in different ways by playing by yourself or enjoy it online and fight against players that will either destroy you on each round or you'll destroy them, whatever happens first. Release those sweet combos, keep up with the attacks, and return the punches to put the new battle system Heat in your favor. Tekken 8 is available for PS5, Series X and S, and PC. BlazBlue and Trophy Effect is a 2D action roguelike game developed by 91 Act. Now, before continuing, I gotta let you know, if you are a fan of the series of BlazBlue, you must know this isn't a normal BlazBlue game. While the original series is a fighting game, this entry works more as a spin-off that has elements of a roguelike. What makes this game special? Why do people like it? Well, it is an artistic and magnificent combat action game. Its charismatic characters, designs with unique aesthetic styles, and dramatic animations create a flamboyant, awesome combat experience. Each character has a different combat style and color combination, and it is through the visual spectacle when a fight takes place. Each animation has been crafted with a lot of attention to detail and character interpretation that sways your eyes with beautiful bright colors that speak volumes of the character, personality, and combat approach. But more importantly, combat. As an action roguelike, good combat is essential to make gameplay satisfying. Thankfully, all the boxes are checked on the game. Smooth controls, infinite possibilities of combos, and realistic combat feedback. There are hundreds of moves for you to build around, plus countless elements, effects, and legacy skills passed between the characters. The game counts with 10 playable characters with vibrant personalities, unique combat styles, and immersive voice acting. If you like the games like Dead Cells, then this is the roguelike game with another great execution of action experience. BlazBlue Entropy Effect is available on PC through Steam. Palworld. That's it. Everyone has heard about this game. It's been discussed, dissected, critically analyzed at this point. There's nothing else to say about it. It isn't Pokemon with guns as people like to label it. It is more Ark with adorable creatures that look like Pokemon called Pals. It's a survival game full of content even if it is only early access. There are a lot of things to do with your Pals. Capture them, level them up, explore with them, put them on tasks to start automation on your farms and production of objects, or fight dangerous enemies and legendary Pals. With Pals on your side, you can do almost anything on any dangerous areas. I mean, there's a lot to do on this game. What's even better is to enjoy the adventure with friends. Multiplayer supported, so invite a friend and go on an adventure together. And of course, you can battle with your friends and trade pals too. In online co-op play mode, you can do up to 4 players can play together or make a dedicated server that allows up to 32 players at the same time. I mean, if you like Pokemon and you might be looking for something new, then Power is probably gonna be your thing, because aside from the creatures looking like Pokemons, the game and capturing them, the game, other than that, it completely veers off to do its own thing. And it's amazing. It's a great game. So give it a try if you want to. But that's all for this episode. This is the best of January games video. Let me know about your thoughts. How many games did you play the past month? How many were there from this list? Or do you have any suggestions? Let's start the conversation. I'm the Honey Badger and I love to talk about everything gaming from news to games. If you liked the video, remember to leave a like and share. It really helps. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Keep on gaming.